Good evening and welcome to Lakeview Schools Class of 2019 Commencement Ceremony. Thank you all for being here. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Lakeview School Board Chairman, Mr. Jason Lawaji.
Thank you. On behalf of the Lakeview Board of Education, I would like to welcome you all here tonight. Students, faculty, family, friends, and community members, without your support, this event tonight would not be possible. Graduates, I have a request for you. As you continue on your journey, whether that be to further your education, find your passion, or start your career, I would ask that you consider staying part of our communities and help to make it one of the best communities to live in, raise a family in, and retire in. To give back a little of so much that was given to you to shape who you are today. Thank you, and congratulations, Class of 2019.
First of all, I'd like to welcome the parents, the families, Lakeview faculty, Lakeview staff, and Superintendent Dr. Fenske, the Lakeview School Board, and the Lakeview graduating class of 2019. See, today is your graduation day. Since kindergarten until today, you have roughly attended school for 2,220 days. That's a lot of school to celebrate, and tonight you'll receive your diplomas. Tonight is not an end, but only a beginning of pursuing life's goals. Pursuing more school, pursuing a career, and creating the life you want. We are excited for you to go out and accomplish all your goals and dreams. Every year I have a theme for our school, from the Laker Way to being an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10, and to understanding that water is hot at 211 degrees. It boils at 212 degrees. With boiling water comes steam, and with steam you power a train down the tracks. 1 degree is the difference. Doing the small things is really the secret to success. 212 is 3 numbers joined together, forming a life-altering message for positive results. To go 1 extra degree, you need heat. That is your effort. To boil, you need commitment, and that is your good attitude. As you leave Lakeview tonight, I'm going to give you words of a poem by Carl Holmes. It's titled, "And Then Some." These 3 little words are the secret to success. People that follow this are thoughtful of others, considerate, and kind, and then some. They are good friends and neighbors, and then some. I'm thankful for people like this, for they make the world a better place. The spirit of service is summed up in these 3 little words, and then some. Go be the extra degree, and lastly, we love you, and good luck to the graduating class of 2019. Our first speaker tonight is Kylie Lavoie, daughter of Glenn and Kathy Lavoie. Kylie will be attending South Dakota State University and will major in Spanish. Ladies and gentlemen, our salutatorian, Kylie Lavoie.
I would like to start by thanking everyone who has helped the class of 2019 succeed. I would like to thank all of the staff and community members who have poured countless hours into making Laker Nation great by encouraging us to achieve our goals. I would also like to thank my parents for always being there for me through my successes and failures. And I may be a little biased, but I think they're the best parents in the world. Lastly, I would like to thank God for bringing us all here safely tonight and giving our class the talents and abilities to grow as individuals. Like many students graduating tonight, I've been involved in multiple Laker activities throughout high school. I've been involved in student council, NHS, SAD, band, choir, and dance line. With the skills I've gained at Lakeview, I will continue my education at South Dakota State University, and I'll be majoring in Spanish. Upon first setting foot in this school at the end of 6th grade, I knew that I belonged here. My family made the choice to transfer to this school, and it was the greatest decision we've ever made. Over the past 6 years, I've grown close with this class as we created many memories together. As you will hear the choir sing tonight to the song Omnia Soul, I want you all to reflect on the memories we've all shared. One especially meaningful lyric in this song for me is this: "And when we part, and sorrow can't be swayed, remember when and let your heart be stayed." So whenever we're facing great hardship in the future, we should all take the time to think about the good times we've had together and know that we will always be able to lean on each other. With that being said, I now want to reflect on some of our high school successes. Our class is filled with high-achieving students, and it's evident with the amount of high honor and honor students graduating tonight. The class of 2019 is not only high-achieving academically, however. We also have had hardworking students that excel in sports, and a few have even made it to state as a result. Our class has always been incredibly supportive of one another in every endeavor. A perfect example of this is our fantastic cheering section known throughout the conference. Whether a classmate is going through a rough patch or enjoying a happy moment, our class is always there to support one another. We set the bar high to challenge and encourage each other. Sometimes it's really easy to brighten someone's day. For example, Regan's daily memes helped many of us get through each day, as it was something to look forward to every morning. If I'm being completely honest, it was basically the only reason I checked my Laker email every day. For those of you who haven't had the privilege of seeing these, one of my favorite memes is a photoshopped picture of Bryce onto a cereal box with the caption, "Bryce Krispies." Our class is also great at working together. For the longest time, Lakeview didn't host a homecoming dance because there wasn't enough interest in the student population. We helped bring this event back, and now school dances are once again a highly anticipated social event. Our class also made prom phenomenal last year. Everybody took time out of their busy lives to contribute to both the fundraising for prom and the decorating of the gym for the awesome event. This goes to show that when we work together as a team, we can accomplish any goal. I feel confident in saying that the class of 2019 is close. Sometimes it's hard to branch out and talk to people you wouldn't normally communicate with, but our class is special. We can feel comfortable hanging out with different classmates in different environments, and we're always there to support each other. We've been waiting our entire lives for this moment, and now it's here. We're finally graduating, and it's scary, but also very, very exciting. I have no doubt that everybody in this class is going to change their part of the world for the better, because we already have benefited our school and community in multiple ways. We can now say, it's a great day to be a Laker alumni. Thank you.
Our next speaker tonight is our valedictorian, Bryce Arns, son of Ryan and Dawn Arns. Bryce will be attending South Dakota State University and will be majoring in pharmaceutical science. Kylie has another message for us.
It's now my pleasure to introduce our class valedictorian. So with the help of my fellow classmates, we'd like to say a final, "Yeah, Bryce!"
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bryce Arns, son of Don and Ryan Arns. I will be attending South Dakota State University to major in pharmacy. I've been involved in many extracurricular activities at Lakeview, including both athletic and academic events. I would like to thank you all for coming to support us as we complete our high school journey. Parents, Lakeview staff, community members, and fellow classmates. You have shaped us into the young men and women we have become. We wouldn't be here without you, so thank you for guiding us and pushing us to be the best we can be. We appreciate all of your contributions in helping us throughout our years at Lakeview. First, I want to reflect on some of the memories we have shared as a class over the years. We have been together for most of our lives, so we have gotten to know one another very well. It seems like just yesterday we were walking across the stage to receive our certificates for completing preschool, but here we are getting our diplomas and graduating high school. Our journey at Lakeview began in elementary school. We always had a fun time at recess, playing games of football and basketball, hiding behind the shed because it was too cold, and bringing all of our winter gear to play in the snow. Track and field day was always the highlight of our year, especially getting ice cream after the tug of war. Most of our weekends consisted of tournaments, either basketball, volleyball, baseball, or many other sports. Who could forget when Doty poked somebody in the eye during an LBA game? Now on to junior high, yikes. Who wants to remember awkward conversations mixed in with braces, dances, and loads of Axe sprayed in the locker rooms? And finally, high school. We all started to get a lot busier, becoming involved in even more sports and other activities. Our nights were filled with games, meets, playing pep band, doing homework, and studying for tests we forgot about. Some interesting nicknames came about, including Darg, Rippy Dippy, Chase, Court, Shells, Porky, and PayPal. We always look forward to homecoming and snow week, especially the fun activities like powder puff and men's volleyball. My eyes are still watering from all the times Tyler and Ethan left me in the dust. We had some good memories, decorating the gym until midnight before prom, clapping about every 5 minutes on the bus at DC, and of course dancing the night away at prom and homecoming. There were also some classic moments, including To Get Our Attention, The Titanic Was Real, I thought it was just a movie, and Theodore and Teddy Roosevelt are the same person. All in all, us seniors have had an amazing experience at Lakeview and have created memories that will last a lifetime. Class of 2019, we did it. Everybody always says that time flies and we'll be graduating before we know it, and they were right. Today is the last day of our high school career at Lakeview. As we go on to the next chapter of our lives, strive for greatness. Be the best version of yourself and leave your mark on the world. You will all go far in life, but never forget where you came from.
Excellent job. At this time, I'd like to introduce Savannah Rausch and Noah Schmidt, our juniors, to talk about our seniors' future plans. Give them a big round of applause.
Myra Alcacer. Myra will be attending Ridgewater Community College, majoring in nursing.
Sam Alness. Sam plans to attend the University of North Dakota to pursue a major in electrical engineering.
Matthew Anderson. Matthew is undecided on his school of choice, but he will be studying in a career of medicine.
Bryce Arns. Bryce will be attending South Dakota State University and plans to pursue a degree in pharmaceutical science.
William Barker. Billy will be serving in the United States Marine Corps Recon Unit after graduation.
Colin Bassett. Colin will be attending Ridgewater Community College and will major in agronomy technology.
Reed Bott. Reed is planning to attend Southwest State University and will pursue a degree in agribusiness and agronomy.
Joseph Dolan. Joe will be attending Ridgewater Community College and will be attaining a degree in automotive service technician.
Gabrielle Edwards. Gabby will be attending Minnesota West Technical College in Granite Falls and will pursue a degree in education paraprofessional.
Logan Guile. Logan will be attending Alexandria Technical College to pursue a degree in law enforcement.
Shay Gregoire. Shay will be attending South Dakota State University and will be majoring in graphic design.
Nathan Grains. Nathan plans to attend St. Cloud Technical College. He will be pursuing a degree in water environmental technology.
Reese Haben. Reese will be attending Minnesota West Technical College in Jackson and will pursue a degree in power sports technology.
Dakota Haugen. Dakota will be attending Minnesota West Technical College, Canby, majoring in the diesel technician program.
Reagan Hubiger. Reagan is planning to attend South Dakota State University and major in human development and family studies.
Lucas Hodges. Lucas plans to attend Southwest Minnesota State University and pursue a degree in physical education and coaching.
Tyler Imes. Tyler plans to attend Southwest Minnesota State University and will major in international business.
Regan Jacoby. Regan will be attending South Dakota State University and will major in horticulture.
Brennan Jarko. Brennan will be attending Southwest Minnesota State University and will major in communications and psychology.
Christine Jones. Christine will be working through Project Search in Marshall after graduation.
Peyton Quisted. Peyton plans to attend South Dakota State University. He will be majoring in landscape architecture and horticulture.
Kylie Lavoie. Kylie will be attending South Dakota State University and will be majoring in Spanish.
Alexis Lieneman. Alexis plans to attend Northern State University to pursue a sociology degree.
Benjamin Luwaji. Ben will be attending South Dakota State University and will major in mechanical engineering.
Shaylee Marchek. Shaylee will be attending South Dakota State University to pursue a degree in animal science.
Ethan Mathis. Ethan plans to attend South Dakota State University and will be majoring in ag business.
Callie Newton. Callie will be attending Nebraska Methodist College and is enrolled in Diagnostic Medical Sonography program.
Harley Orvis. Harley will be attending Minnesota West Technical College to pursue a degree in cosmetology.
Hannah Pensky. Hannah plans to attend Minnesota State University Mankato and will major in business management.
Sierra Platts. Sierra is planning to attend South Dakota State University and will major in exercise science.
Chandler Randolph. Chandler will be attending a technical college to study in the diesel technician program.
Jill Remley. Jill plans to attend Southwest Minnesota State University and study culinology.
Walker Risa. Walker will be attending South Dakota State University, majoring in aviation.
Dylan Schuld. Dylan plans to attend Minnesota West Technical College, Canby, to study wind energy and electrician.
Michaela Schuster. Michaela will be attending Ridgewater Community College and will major in early childhood education, special education, and coaching.
Taylor St. Pierre. Taylor plans to attend Minnesota West Technical College and will major in welding.
Elijah Sterner. Elijah will be attending Southwest Minnesota State University and will pursue a degree in exercise science.
Carter Tim. Carter plans to attend Alexandria Technical College, majoring in welding.
Chloe Torkey. Chloe will be attending Ridgewater College in Wilmer, majoring in cosmetology.
Haley Vold. Haley will be attending North Dakota State College of Science, studying animal science.
Kenner Wee. Kenner will be attending Central Lakes College in Brainerd. Her major is undecided.
Dalton Wernemont. Dalton will be attending Ridgewater Community College and majoring in agribusiness.
Mackenzie Weimer. Kenzie will be attending Minnesota West Technical College Pipestone, majoring in cosmetology.
Shayla Zwart. Shayla's future plans are undecided at this time.
At this time, I'd like to invite our senior choir members and their director, Miss Krishana Dempsey, to come forward. Introduced our faculty speaker tonight, Mr. William Palmer.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, Dr. Fenske, Mr. Hansen, and most importantly, families, friends, and members of the Lakeview class of 2019. Well, as these guys know too well, I'm a history teacher, and history teachers tell stories. Once upon a time, many years ago, a group of very young children gathered to begin an often difficult and scary journey. This journey would transform their lives in ways they could never have imagined. They were required to leave their parents behind, and this is a scary thing. But whether scared or excited to begin this journey, these young children had no choice in the matter, so they began their journey into the unknown together. They began walking. They quickly got to know each other and learned how to help one another through the difficulties they often encountered. Guides appeared who accompanied them, guides who were like wizards, to help them figure out the very real problems they regularly had to overcome on their journey. Some days were easy, but many days were difficult when they confronted unexpected and sometimes downright fearsome problems that appeared like dragons that seemingly could not even be understood, let alone defeated. But their wizards never abandoned them, nor did the children ever give up on one another. Together, they figured out ways to surmount roadblocks and overcome even the most fearsome of problems along the way. Their journey took many years, but they gained confidence and skills, and one day found themselves in a great hall where they realized they were at the end of their journey. No longer young children. They're with us here, and we know them. We're here to honor them as the Lakeview class of 2019. Now, I need to take a page from Mr. Miner's commencement playbook so I can better address our graduating class more directly. Thank you, Mr. Hansen. Always trying to be an 11.
And then some.
Well, team, after spending the last 4 years of our journey here at Lakeview High School, we are here. After all those hours in classrooms and shops, all those practice sessions and concerts and competitions, all those field trips and hallway conversations, and of course, all those concealed text messages. We are here, but that is your past. Let's consider in a few moments your future. First, look around this big familiar space for a moment. Tonight, you're surrounded by the people who helped you get to this night. Your classmates and friends are here who helped you in and out of class, who picked you up when you were down, who created so many special moments along the way during these high school years. Your families are here, your home team, who supported you through all the things school requires, all those assignments, all those rides to school activities, and all those games, concerts, and other school events. And your teachers and staff are here, your school team, who helped celebrate your successes and who helped you learn from those less than successful attempts. These teachers and staff expected a lot of you and were there to help you reach those high expectations. So look around this big familiar space. You'll see the community that has had your back on your high school journey. Whether right beside you or in the background, they've been in your cheering section all along. And tonight they're here for you once again to celebrate with you the end of that journey. Class of 2019, please take a moment to acknowledge your community and to thank them for their years of support. Okay, let's get down to business. First of all, Logan, where are you at? How's the knee holding up? Everything okay? All right, Miss Lexi, how are you doing? You got the Kleenex available if necessary? All right, all right. And Ethan, where are you at? Okay. I asked for Ethan because the class of 2019 was kind enough to invite me on their class trip. And Ethan, at our paintball activity that morning, was kind enough to share some paintballs with me. One of them right about here on my face mask, and another one right about here on my face mask. I think I got the green paint out of my beard. So I just need to know where you are at all times tonight, Ethan. The Army calls that situational awareness. So what should we talk about tonight, team? Well, again, I'm a history teacher, so we should talk about a historical reference. And since history is all about people's stories, we should talk about your stories. Finally, I'm a writer, so we're going to talk about how you should be the author of your own life. The Greek philosopher Aristotle, remember I helped you learn about him, he wrote over 2,500 years ago that good habits developed in youth make all the difference. And I believe this has been the true focus of your education here at Lakeview, not passing a particular class or a particular test, but something much bigger than this. Our goal was to help you learn good habits to take with you as you cross this stage and head out into a far larger world than the one that we've been sharing in this building. The habits we introduced and then practiced with you include things like learning how to learn, using foundational skills and self-discipline, learning how to use that new knowledge to solve increasingly complex problems, learning how to communicate that new knowledge and problem-solving ability to others, and learning how to do all these things with each other as a team. Now, if you think about any high school class or any extracurricular activity you've worked through, you've used each of these habits to find and share success. You used foundational math, reading, language, and self-discipline skills to learn. And then you applied that new knowledge to solve increasingly complicated problems as you progressed through high school. You communicated that new problem-solving ability to others, and then you practiced all these habits with partners, ensembles, and teams of all kinds during your high school years. Now, Mr. Hanson will shortly announce to your community gathered here that you've successfully demonstrated enough of these good habits learned and practiced here at Lakeview to earn a high school diploma. A piece of paper, smaller than this one, but it says you're ready to take your place as an adult in our society. And then Board Chair Mr. Jason Lawaji and Dr. Fensky, on behalf of the Board of Education, will hand you that piece of paper. They will do so with full hearts because we are so very proud of you, class of 2019. Aristotle, too, would be proud of you. And then you'll cross the stage and begin a new chapter in your story. I'm a history teacher. I keep saying that, but you know me, I love history. And history is all about people's stories, so I believe we should on this night talk about your stories. When you cross this stage tonight and leave this big familiar space, you'll be passing into a new chapter in the story of your life. By graduating high school, you will be more than ever before the author of your own story. So think about this. More than ever before, your choices are going to determine the paths you take in the course of your life. More than ever before, your choices will determine where you go and how and with whom you'll spend your time, your energy, your skills, your creativity. More than ever before, your choices will determine what your life will be like going forward. Well, my advice then is to take advantage of this opportunity to shape your life. Choose to be the author of your story. Peyton, where are you at? All right. Peyton, my man. He's been one of my professional skeptics in the classroom over the years, and he's probably already thinking, but Mr. Palmer, there are so many parts of life that I simply cannot control. How can I be the author of my story if I cannot control so much of what shapes my story? This is a fair question, Peyton. And you're right. We cannot control lots of things that shape our story. We cannot control the weather. We cannot control what our supervisor may or may not do. We cannot control the economy, our government, our neighbors, the price of gas, the quality of the next Star Wars movie, or even whether Mr. Palmer plays U2 in class. I am Mr. Palmer. I am in possession of significant superpowers, but not even my superpowers can control these things and so many other parts of our lives. So, Peyton, yours is a fair question and an important question. But as with so many questions you've asked me over the years, I have an answer. Peyton, you and the rest of the class of 2019, for that matter, how often did my answers in class involve more work on your part? So, like so many of my answers in class, tonight's answer will involve more work on your part. So how can we be the author of our own story when we cannot control so much of what the world dishes up that shapes our story? Years ago, mentors with greater wisdom than I helped me realize I could find greater satisfaction in my life if I followed 3 rules. First, control the things within your ability to control. Second, try and influence the things that may be within your ability to influence. And third, let go of the things you have no ability to control or influence. So what things are in our ability to control in our lives? The world may deliver to our doorstep an awful lot of stuff we cannot control, but consider this. We are in total control of our response to that world. We are in charge of our behavior, we're in charge of our words, and we're in charge of how we prioritize our time and our money. This means we decide how and when to interact with others. This means we decide how to respond to feelings of pride, anger, relief, disappointment, joy, frustration, gratitude, and love. This means we decide what to do when we have time to invest in our relationships, our activities, and our work. This means we decide how much and what we eat, how much and how we exercise our bodies, how much and what we drink, when and how much we sleep, and how much we get out of our rooms and into the out of doors. In other words, we decide how well we take care of ourselves. This also means we decide how much and when we smile, whether and how we greet others, or otherwise involve others in our lives. And this means we decide how well we live present in the moment with who or what is right before us, or whether we tear ourselves away from living in the moment every time our device dings, asking for our attention. Every day for the rest of your life, you'll have huge control over the kind of person you are and the person you present to the world by your choices. So use that control to be the kind of person you want to be and the kind of person you want to be with. Control the things that are in your ability to control. So that deals with what we can control. What about the things that may be within our ability to influence in our lives? We can't control them, but we might be able to influence them. We've all learned, sometimes too painfully, that we cannot control others or how others relate to us. We can, however, influence how others see us and how they choose to interact with us by how we choose to interact with them. What do I mean? If we want good friends, we should be good friends to others. If we want others' respect, we should give others our respect. If we want others' appreciation, we should offer our appreciation to others. If we want others to hear us, we should listen to others. If we want others' support when we're in need, then we should offer our support to others when they are in need. If we want others to reward or celebrate our efforts and successes, we should reward or celebrate others' efforts and successes. If we want love, we should offer our love. If we want smiles, laughter, joy, and generosity, then we should generously offer our smiles, our laughter, and our joy. Does this prescription for how to influence others come with emotional risk for us? Absolutely. And pretty much every day, I will offer a greeting that receives no response, respect that is not reciprocated, or a smile that is not returned. I feel this. Who among us is not going to feel this? But then I remind myself that nobody but that other person knows where they are in that moment and why they may not be prepared to respond to me at that time. And every day, and I mean every day, I feel the satisfaction and often the real joy of having a smile or greeting returned, respect reciprocated, effort rewarded, and the person I am and what I offer appreciated. These things do not happen without mindful effort and risk on our part. But it is well worth that mindful effort, and it's well worth taking that risk. As to all the rest that life might offer up that we can neither control nor reasonably influence, we should just practice letting it go. Raging or worrying about things we can neither control nor influence simply reinvests our time and our effort away from the things that we can control or the things we might be able to influence. Please indulge me, I promise, in one last bit of advice before you cross the stage. Accept that piece of paper and begin authoring your story. Colonel Joseph Graves was a great boss and mentor of mine quite a long time ago now, and he shared his wisdom in 3 principles that still guide me today. You've seen them, you've heard them. Always be a teacher, because we all have knowledge and skills to share, and helping others grow is one of life's truly great satisfactions. Always be a student, because we can learn from anyone and from any situation. Our failures are lessons for us, opportunities to learn. Always take responsibility for what we do and fail to do, because others need to be able to trust us, and trust once lost is difficult to regain. To these 3, I've added a 4th. Always leave your corner of the world better for your having been there, because we each have influence in our corners. When we see an opportunity to make a difference, we should act on that opportunity. And the cumulative effect of acting on all those opportunities over and over transforms our lives, and it transforms the lives of people around us. Well, team, tonight we graduate, you and I. We'll leave this special place together, you and I. While it only took you all 4 years to graduate Lakeview High School, and it took me 13, we all made it here to this special night. We, your community, are so very proud of you, Lakeview class of 2019. We do expect great things of you as you begin authoring your own stories. Thanks for all the memories. Palm Dog, out. Thank you, Mr. Hanson.
Superintendent Dr. Fenske, Mr. Lawaji, The members of the Lakeview High School class of 2019 have satisfactorily completed their required state and local credits and the basic standards testing requirements as set forth by the Minnesota State Department of Education and as adopted by the Board of Education. Independent School District number 2167. As the principal of Lakeview School, it is my recommendation that based on the above requirements, the members of the class of 2019 be awarded their diplomas. Graduates, as I call your name, please come forward to receive your high school diplomas from School Board Chairman Jason Lawaji. Our students' hard work and efforts are symbolized in their honor cords they wear tonight. Gold cords is a GPA of 3.7 and higher, and white cords is a GPA of 3.30 and higher. Row 1, Shay Magdalene Gregoire, daughter of Dan and Lisa Gregoire. Congrats. Reagan Marie Huberger, daughter of Mark and Aaron Huberger. Hannah Rose Penske, daughter of Perry and Gail Penske, and Laura and Jason Wing. Kenner Autumn Wee, daughter of Jeff and Carrie Wee, and Sherry and Dave Veen. Mackenzie Jo Weimer, daughter of Greg and Amy Weimer. Michaela Rose Schuster, daughter of Tracy and Lori Schuster, Ellie Schuster, and Rob Complin. Chloe Victoria Torkey, daughter of Chad and Vanessa Torkey. Myra Alejandra Alcocer, daughter of Blanca and Sean Alcocer. Row 2. Shayla Marie Zwart, daughter of Jerry Zwart and Jessica and Travis Odegaard. Callie Jo Newton, daughter of Tom and Amy Jo Remily and Joe Newton and Corey Helgo. Regan Bethany Jacoby, daughter of Mark and Lori Jacoby. Shaylee Marie Marchek, daughter of Kimberly and Lester Marchek. Kylie Darlene Lavoie, daughter of Glenn and Kathy Lavoie. Jill Catherine Remily, daughter of Jim Remily. Harley Jean Orvis, daughter of Jessica Isaacson and Jesse Orvis. Christine Renee Jones, daughter of Troy and Carrie Jones. Samuel Ira Allness, son of Carol and David Allness. Matthew Eric Anderson, son of Eric Anderson and the late Mary Lee Anderson. Benjamin Peter Lawaji, son of Peter and Melissa Lawaji. Logan Scott Guile, son of Scott and Missy Guile. Alexis Renee Lieneman, daughter of Phil and Stacy Lieneman. Sierra Renee Plotz, daughter of Stacy Plotz and Kurt and Mary Kay Plotz. Gabrielle Jo Edwards, daughter of Amanda Kavendrew and Todd Edwards. Haley Mae Vold, daughter of Terry and Lynn Vold. Carter Adam Tim, son of Allison and Mike Hins and Rick Tim. Colin Alexander Basut, son of Brad and Chris Basut. Bryce Paul Arns, son of Dawn and Ryan Arns. Tyler Carl Imes, son of Mike and Robin Imes. William Lauren Barker, son of Mike and Michelle Barker. Dakota James Haugen, son of Brandon and Nicole Jacobson and the late Dan Haugen. Taylor Lawrence St. Pierre, son of Travis and Amy St. Pierre. Lucas Mitchell Hodges, son of Ron and Karen Hodges. Elijah Knife Sterner, son of John and Tracy Sterner. Peyton James Quisted, son of Paul and Jamie Quisted. Walker Cletus Risa, son of Jeff and Brenda Risa. Nathan John Grings, son of John and Marie Grings. Brennan Taylor Jarko, son of Kyle Jarko and Kristen Bueller. Reed William Bott, son of Chad and Stephanie Bott. Reese Paul Haben, son of Tina Haben and Tim Haben. Dylan Michael Schold, son of Paul and Carrie Schold. Joseph David Darlene, son of Louis and Sandra Darlene and Lacey Truey. Chandler Scott Randolph, son of Scott Ritchie and Anita Rosenall and Lacey Randolph. Dalton Allen Wernemont, son of Scott and Jessica Wernemont. Ethan Robert Mathis, son of Robert Mathis and Robert and Chrissy Archbold. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lakeview graduating class of 2019. At this time, I invite our concert choir and our director, Miss Krishana Dempsey, to come forward.
Goes beyond the subject of just a farewell or a parting. It is a reflection on the constant passage of events and people in life's continuum. All of the chaos in life seems to find a piece of solid ground in the assurance that no one is alone. Life is a mosaic of all our experiences that are too numerous to count. Omnia Sol means everywhere light. We give and receive light every time we connect with another soul. Even though we mature and move on from high school, a part of us is stayed in the hearts and minds of those we have had the chance to meet.
Somewhere far from nowhere, I grew both strong and tall, longing to become, but knowing not the path at all.
But the footprints of the winter melted to fields of spring. One last embrace before I cross the threshold. To life we sing. Oh, stay your soul and leave my heart his song. Oh, stay your hand, the journey may be long. the shore.
Let courage be your oar, let passion be your sail. Wisdom and truth will guide your deep heart's yearning. Through all travel, oh, stay your soul and leave my heart its song. Oh, stay your hand, the journey may be long. And when we part and sorrow can't be swayed, remember when and let your heart be stayed. Omnia sol temperat, absens in remota, alma me fideliter, vida meam roto. Oh, stay your soul and leave my heart its song. Oh, stay your hand, the journey may be long. And when we part and sorrow can't be swayed, remember when, and let your heart be stayed. Be stayed.
As we close here this evening, I would like to extend a special thank you to the parents, families, faculty, staff, administration, and Board of Education in helping this class of 2019 grow and become what they are today. Parents, it goes without saying, part of you is graduating with them today. To the class of 2019, at senior night, when I had a chance to hear about what your plans are, where you are off to next, and what you're planning to do, I can't help but extend a sincere thank you and best of luck to you. I want you to know that each one of you have special gifts and talents. Don't ever forget that. I want to take just a couple minutes as we close and offer a few thoughts. Number one, life is not fair. We have said or heard this at one point in our life. Life isn't fair. The truth is, it's just not fair for some of the time. So learn to accept it and get over it, or you become overwhelmed with frustration. Adapt to it and use it as an opportunity for change. Number two, Choose to be happy. You heard Mr. Palmer and Mr. Hanson talk about the power of choice. Happiness is a choice. Bad things do happen to good people, but they also happen to bad people. How you react is what matters. So choose to be happy daily. And finally, choose who you surround yourself with. As you enter this world on your own, you face many choices. Life can be very hard and stressful at times. You need to have a good support structure. Do not invest in people who fill your lives with negative energy, constant criticism, or cause you self-doubt. Invest in positive relationships that are built on honesty, trust, and support. Graduates, your parents truly love you and want what is best for you. Listen to them. They have raised you the best they know how, so trust, love, and honor them. You'll soon realize that you're going to be out on your own, and that's a good thing. But your parents will always be there for you, so take the time to thank them. Please remember that you're leaving here as Laker alumni, which is a great honor. You have achieved a great goal, but you will always be a representative of this school and our community that have given you so much during your time here, so never forget that. Graduates of 2019, on behalf of the Lakeview School District, I want to thank you for all that you have done for Lakeview and for the positive impact you have left in our school and communities. Today is your day. I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you, and I wish you the best in your future. And now for the final time, Lakeview class of 2019, you are dismissed. Congratulations.